Hello, my name is Romaine. I am 20 years old and I just discovered, was it 5 days ago, I think, that I am pregnant with my first child. It wasn't really planned, but both me and my boyfriend are pretty excited. So I found out at, I think it was 5 weeks and one day, or 5 weeks on the dot. I don't really know. But tomorrow I will be 6 weeks. So this will be my 6 week update because I'm actually already feeling a lot. I was really surprised. I didn't expect the symptoms to be so like bam right away. But yeah, it was the 2nd of March that I took the first test. And it was like just instantly positive, and I was not expecting that at all. Here it is. As you can see, it was just instantly positive. And I was kind of like, maybe it's wrong. I don't know. So then the next morning I used like, and with the first one, it was like before bed and everything. It wasn't even like first morning's urine or anything. So when I woke up the next morning, I took the second one, and again, it was just like instantly positive. I've only taken these two, but they were just so instantly positive. I was considering getting some more. I don't know. I haven't scheduled a doctor's appointment yet, which I'm probably gonna do here like after this video. But yeah, we were just kind of shocked, not really like upset, but a little stressed and like just, out of sorts about it because I wasn't expecting it at all. I took them when my period had been 5 days late, which is kind of typical for me. My period would never come early. I would either always be right on time or 4, 5, 6 days late. But my boobs were hurting really bad, and my boyfriend said that my boobs looked like they were getting bigger, and they definitely do. I swear to God, I'm a B, and my bras almost like don't fit. I don't know if it's because they're swollen or what. I didn't expect that this early, but for the past like year, my boobs would always get a little bit sore before I would get my period, so I still wasn't like, oh, I'm pregnant or anything like that. But they started to get like really sore. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take the test. And I still didn't expect it to be positive, but it was. And they were just instantly positive. It was crazy. I was like, I peed on it, and I'm sitting there with my boyfriend, and just the one line went across, and I was like, oh, it looks good so far. And then literally before I even finished my sentence, I was like, oh, never mind, it's positive. Like it took a half of a second. It was crazy. I went on 2 days with no symptoms, so I was like, oh, cool. Just my boobs were a little sore. And then it was like exactly 2 days from when I found out. Oh my gosh, I got so sick, like just out of nowhere, and they all hit me all at once. Started with nausea. Like I'm nauseous out of my mind right now, and I just didn't think that happened until later on in pregnancy, until I actually looked into it, and they said it can start as early as like 4 weeks, and I was like, well, dang, I guess I'm kind of lucky mine didn't start until 5.5. But first it was the nausea, and my boobs just got even sore, and they just hurt even worse. It was just awful. I'm kind of getting used to it now. It's just like when I'm wearing a bra and everything, I feel fine. But at the end of the night when I take it off, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then it was the heartburn. It's always, when I don't eat, my heartburn goes away, but I'm nauseous. So I eat and my nausea goes away, and then I get heartburn from eating. It's a mess. And literally for the nausea, the only thing that's really helped me was these. And I mean, I didn't expect that at all. They're just, they're really just like ginger and lemon, like lozenges. Like they're just these little, like they look like cough drops. You just suck on them, and they don't taste that bad, and they do help. I also got this. I these are just little ginger pills, I guess. It's the True Natal, and I haven't noticed anything because I've just been sucking on those whenever I feel nauseous, and I'll take one of those when I wake up in the morning. I couldn't tell you. I got these heartburn ones. They're also the True Natal. I just ate some potato salad, and I thought it was going to give me really bad heartburn, but I chewed on some of those before I ate it, and I actually haven't gotten any heartburn. I still am nauseous, though. So I guess they kind of work. I've only tried them like once or twice. Another one that might be TMI that I didn't think would happen this early is also constipation. I think since I found out I was pregnant, I've only gone to the bathroom 2 times in a week, which is not typical for me. And like today when I went to the bathroom, I almost had to like force myself. It was terrible, and I just didn't think that would be something that I would feel this early on. Huge lack of knowledge on my part. I did not know I would feel this crappy this soon. And another thing is like dry. My skin is so dry, like my head, and it's apparently I looked it up and it's from decreased bowel function. It causes skin to work harder to relieve toxins. So I'm all flaky. Another really strange one that I wanted to ask about was that my skin completely cleared up. For the past, like, ever since I got off of birth control, like, a year ago, my skin, I break out all the time. And then just this past 2 months, nothing. Like, my face is clear. And I thought when you got pregnant, you would, break out. But my skin has been, like, just amazing. And I'm not complaining about it. I think I've got, like, 2 pimples right now, and I'm used to having, like, 10. Let me see. I do have a cheat sheet right in front of me. Back pain. Yeah, back pain's been really bad. Smells that I didn't think it would be that bad. I know every pregnant woman talks about how smells are so intensified, but like it's so bad. Like everything I smell, I'm like, ugh. And as far as cravings go, I do have a bunch of cravings, but it's more so like I'll be really hungry and I'll just think through my head. I'll be like, oh, that'll make me throw up. And I'll think about something else and be like, that'll make me throw up. And then I'll think of one thing and I'll be like, yes, I can eat that right now. And so far, the only things have been potato salad, which I've been eating like crazy, spaghetti, not pasta. I love pasta. I always eat like penne or rigatoni. I don't want pasta. I only want spaghetti, and I don't know if it's like a texture thing or what. Granola bars, the oats and honey, which is good and healthy. Subway, which I already love Subway to begin with. So, I mean, that's not unusual. And vegetable soup, which I always would eat before too. Those are like the only things I can really stomach. Stuff like chicken, like simple things I can eat, but like there's just a lot of things that I really like to eat that now when I think about them, I'm like, oh my God, no. And again, like, I didn't think that was going to happen so early on. I didn't think, I didn't, lack of knowledge, like I said before, I had no idea it was going to be like this. The things that I want nothing to do with that makes no sense to me is going to be ice cream. I love ice cream so much, and I have a whole tub of it sitting in my freezer, and I haven't touched it since I found out I was pregnant. I love ice cream, so I'm really confused. I just noticed that I don't want sweets, like, at all, really. I mean, granola bars are about as sweet as it'll get for me, and I had a fruit roll-up the other day, but, like, nothing sweet. I want nothing to do with it, especially, like, chocolate, candy, like, pudding. Ugh, it just makes me sick thinking about it. And another random thing, my boyfriend is addicted to popcorn. He eats, like, 2 bags of popcorn a night, and I know that's not healthy, but, like, whenever I smell it, I get so sick. The thought of popcorn makes me sick. So that's another one. And I do love popcorn, so it's just really weird. There's nothing else I can really think of. Again, I was just super surprised at, like, how strong my symptoms were so early on, and, like, 2 days after I found out. I showed you the stuff I was using for my nausea. I don't know if there's any moms out there that have suggestions, like what worked for them to combat nausea, because it's really bad and I can assume it's only going to get a lot worse. I haven't actually thrown up yet, but I've been close, like, I mean, I'm close to throwing up, like, throughout the entire day. So I don't know if there's anything any of you found has worked. I've also been sipping on ginger ale. I don't know. It just seemed to be calming my stomach a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions for heartburn, nausea, for the boobs hurting, any of that, just let me know because I'm a little clueless. But that's gonna be my 6 week update. I guess I'll do a 7 week. I don't know if the vloggers do it like that, if they do every week or if they do every other, but if I have new symptoms and everything, I will be back, and I'll also be doing other videos. Just a bunch of good stuff. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.